All right, finally, the Nigerian Senate have finally suspended Natasha, the senator, the lady who alleged that the Senate president want to have his way with her. Who said the Senate president want knock her? Allegedly. Right. She has been suspended. Watch this video.
Comments as follows. 1. That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti-Dragon for 6 months for her total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended for bringing the presiding officer and the entire Senate in general to public opprobrium. 2. That for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or to reduce the term of suspension, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Dragon shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate. 3. That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti-Dragon with effect from 6 March 2025 from all legislative activities forthwith. 4. That her office be locked up for the duration of her suspension and hand over all Senate properties in her possession to the clerk of the National Assembly. 5. That for the duration of her suspension, she cannot come or be seen within the vicinity of the National Assembly, including her staff. 6. That her salaries and allowances, including those of her legislative aides, be suspended and withdraw of all security details for the duration of her suspension. And 7. That for the period of her suspension, she be barred from representing herself to the public, locally and internationally, as a Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In conclusion, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, my most distinguished and respected colleagues, on behalf of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions, we appreciate the Senate President and our distinguished colleagues for the opportunity granted us to serve Nigerians through the Committee of Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions, respectfully submitted for consideration and approval. Thank you, Mr. President.
All right, you have watched the video and you have heard it from the horse's mouth that the Senator Natasha has been suspended from the Senate House, and in fact, she has been suspended from all activities of Senate. She cannot identify herself as a senator in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, or even if she traveled out of Nigeria. You people have stripped her from everything, which, well, I would say it is good and it is fine, right? Like I said in my first video, because of who she said it about, the person when she talked the thing about, nothing will happen. She won't get justice. Even if she's saying the truth, she will not get justice because of the person involved in it. Suspending her now, will it change anything? It will not change anything. Why is the Senate president also not suspended? Why investigation is going on? You people suspended her for 6 months, which means the Senate president will be also suspended for 6 months. Nobody is above the law. It's only in this country we see that some people are above the law. You that is a lawmaker of the Senate lawmakers, the president cannot be suspended. Why can't you suspend the president also? He was the one who is alleged. So why can't he be suspended also with the same lady for 6 months while investigation is going on? With this, lot of ladies, even if anything happened to them, they will keep quiet. They will keep quiet because even if they speak out, justice will never be served to them. Justice will never be served to them. Because of this, the other day, the Senate president's wife came outside, was defending her husband. Your husband that they called did not say anything. You came out, you are defending your husband. Why didn't you sit inside and keep quiet? Let your husband respond. Why didn't this lady husband did not come and respond to the issue on ground? I said it because of who it may concern. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Now this country now, nothing will happen. This country, Nigeria, nothing will happen. When the Okoya children spray money, EFCC fear to go arrest them. EFCC, they fear to go arrest those people because of why? Who it concerned. This is why this country, this country will never good. But at least we will continue trying. We'll continue to try and see. The House of Senate, you people are failure to Nigerians. For you to suspend this lady and the Senate president is still there, you people are failure to Nigerians. You people are failures. If you don't want to be a failure, do the right thing. Let the Senate president also be suspended from the Senate House. Let him be suspended until investigation has been done and find him that he is guilty. Because of who it's concerned. You people now, you strip her from everything, every activity about Senate. You strip her of it. So do the same thing to the Senate president. Until investigation has been done and he's been cleared. This is not how to run judiciary. This is not how to run things. You don't just side one place and leave the other side. Because as it is now, you people are siding the Senate president. You are siding the Senate president. Because of why? Who it may concern. Now the person where it concern. This is what is happening in this country. Who it concern. If it concern the poor, justice, they go mama the poor. But once it concern the rich, they cannot do them anything. This is the kind of country we find ourselves in.